Federal government moves to harness gas flaring, hands over 28 flare site permits in an effort to harness economic and environmental gains. At National Award, governors backed by World Bank and UNICEF set agenda to strengthen primary health care nationwide. Public health experts joined government awareness campaign against tackling maternal and child mortality in Nigeria. Hello and a warm welcome to the News Desk of 3 on Antennas 24 live from Abuja. I am Mina Daniels. The 2025 second ordinary session of ECOWAS Parliament ends in Abuja, with member states expressing hope for 2026 to be a year of unity, deep cooperation and progress to West Africa's sub-region. ECOWAS Parliament correspondent Mohammed Rabiu Ali reports that the session, which coincides with 25th anniversary of the Parliament, was engaging.
Two weeks of robust debate is now over. Reports of the Committee on Public Accounts, Parliamentary Oversight, mission to raise awareness on psychoactive substance abuse in the ECOWAS region, and the resolution on the political situation in Benin were adopted. Speaker Maimunatu Ibrahima expressed ECOWAS Parliament's readiness to support the legitimate and constitutional government of Benin, as the authority of heads of state and government are deeply committed to protect constitutional order.
It's not just about recommendation and let it be on table to be dusted. We want the implementation, because if we are together, this togetherness that we showed during the visit of the delegation, it sent a signal that we are together, Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone, because if we sneeze, they will catch the cold. If they sneeze, we also will catch the cold.
That the matter will be brought before the Bureau for us to take an action. Even if we need, Madam Speaker, and the Bureau to go to Bissau for a parliamentary diplomacy, we'll do that.
I'd like to thank you also for all your opinions and the debates, which reassure me that we are all committed to peace, democracy, and regional integration.
At this point, the 2025 second ordinary session was adjourned. In Abuja, Mohammed Rabiu Ali, NTA News.
Nigeria's maturing energy sector is gaining renewed clarity and courage under President Bola Tinubu's leadership, as the government demonstrates strong political will to transform environmental challenges into economic opportunities. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission officially handed over flare site access permits to 28 successful companies, marking a deliberate step in harnessing wasted gas resources. Lydia Sampson reports.
Flare commercialization program, flared gas is being captured and converted into wealth, energy assets and job creation avenues. For the Commission Chief Executive Benga Komolafe, the initiative aligns with Nigeria's energy transition plan, driving gas utilization, clean energy good, as well as investment in the sector.
The program is expected to attract up to $2 billion in investment. More than 100,000 direct and indirect jobs are projected to be created. About 170,000 metric tons of LPG are estimated to be produced annually, enabling clean energy access for approximately 1.4 million households.
Analysts say the initiative underscores President Tinubu's commitment to cleaner energy growth and sustainable resource management. With decisive action on gas flare reduction, Nigeria is not only protecting the environment but also strengthening energy security and attracting new investment into the growing gas value chain. In Abuja, Lydia Samson, NTA News.
Nigeria Governors Forum is deepening commitment in the delivery of healthcare services nationwide. This came to the fore at the 2025 NGF Primary Healthcare Leadership Challenge Awards, supported by World Bank, UNICEF, and other donor partners. Correspondent Abubakar Akwanga reports.
It is now 3 cycles running, and the Performance and Evaluation Indicators Index for the 33 states of the Federation rating on primary healthcare delivery system is setting a trailblazing model.
The Primary Healthcare Leadership Challenge has been central to the remarkable progress we are celebrating here. We remain committed to working in collaboration to advance primary healthcare and accelerate progress towards universal health coverage for all Nigerians.
And here comes the defining moment where impact of subnational budgets and funding by external donors are driving results beyond geopolitical borders, and the waiting moment has finally arrived.
I'm sure you're holding your breath. Yobe State.
Yobe State topped the scoreboard as overall best performing state in the country with cash reward of $1.2 million.
It's an investment that is coming that will create jobs, create economic value, and help us to deal with malaria. Just as manufacturing pharmaceuticals, test kits, medical equipment, and many other things. So when you invest in health, you are also investing in the economic potential. And I think 5 major listed pharmaceutical companies in Nigeria already have reported very high profits in the last 1 year.
Other states and first runner-ups across geopolitical spread are Nasarawa, Kwara, Abia, Anambra, Rivers, Bayelsa, Zamfara, Kaduna, Osun, and Ogun states.
No, it's very exciting. I mean, it's good for somebody to recognize what you do. And this is exactly what happened today. So I'm happy, I'm excited. And I thank the organizers for this. I will continue to do more.
The outcome is a testimony of collaborative efforts and utilization of funds in line with best practices of meeting universal health coverage nationwide. In Abuja, Abubakar Akwanga, NTA News.
Efforts by the federal government to eliminate cervical cancer through the human papilloma virus vaccination is yielding positive results in Nasarawa State, with more than 90% of its target achieved within the year 2025. Wife of Nasarawa State Governor Salifat Abdullahi Sule, who is driving this effort with partners in the state, was recognized as super champion under the HPV Champions and Engagement Project in Lafia. Abigail Bashi reports.
The project focuses on increasing acceptance and integration of the human papilloma virus HPV vaccine into routine immunization through community engagement and policy advocacy. The chairperson, Community Link for Health and Planning Advocacy, Mary Ashinanye, and Communication Officer, Pathfinder International, Bayo Ewola, applaud to the governor's wife for lending her voice in advancing HPV awareness and uptake in Nasarawa State. Representative of the Executive Secretary, Nasarawa State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Muhammad Abubakar, said the HPV campaign in the state marked a significant milestone in the collective quest to strengthen adolescent health system. Haji Salifat Abdullahi Sule emphasized the need to promote HPV vaccination to reduce the incidence of cervical cancer and called for unified action to eliminate the disease. In a related development, Research Uptake Manager Light Consortium, Toyoshi Adekeye, and his team met with the governor's wife to intimate her on its advocacy on tuberculosis in some parts of the state. To curtail the spread of TB, he stressed the needs for regular checkup and enlightenment, especially at grassroots. Commending their effort on the prevention and control of TB, Hajia Slifat Abdullahi Sile expressed her commitment to partner with relevant organizations for improved health care for the people of the states.
Hopes of residents in Piga Sama Apo resettlement, a suburb of the FCT Abuja, came alive as Nigeria Health Watch brings lifeline health outreach to the community as part of its activities to mark the Universal Health Coverage Day 2025. Dennis Temple was there and now reports.
In Piba Sama, a quiet settlement behind the busy Apo district of Abuja, access to basic infrastructure has long been a daily struggle. The community's small primary health care center continues to operate with limited staff and scarce resources. But now, that reality is beginning to shift. Nigeria Health Watch, a non-profit organization, is championing the global call to achieve universal health coverage by the year 2030. Their latest effort brings that message to life for residents here, an intervention many say they have waited for years.
A lot to them enlighten us about coming to healthcare center. Like most of us here, we are saying the things here are expensive, but they explained to us that most of the times it's not their fault. So a lot was told today, and we understand.
We have made several complaints there, so if can help us and look into the matter. We need more equipment that will make the hospital be okay for us at any time.
You know, I said it already. Some weeks back, there were people from FCT Health Insurance came here. They came here for enrollment, and with this event, it has great avenue for us to mobilize them so that they will know when to begin. Because we were told that possibly the program is going to kickstart by January.
The way we are yesterday, with this outreach in my community, I believe one or two might have got a knowledge through this outreach in the community.
We decided to come here specifically to Pigwasama because, number one, it is a community that needs to be almost reached out to all the time. You know, in town, we have different primary healthcare centers. We also have different hospitals that everybody can access, but even just driving inside here, you can tell that it is difficult to access. And today's main problem is we're talking about accessibility for health care for all. So we chose here specifically for that reason.
Nigeria Health Watch said the outreach directly responds to pressing community needs and giving residents a renewed sense of visibility and hope. In Abuja, Dennis Temple, NTA News.
Efforts by the government to promote child and maternal health is being complemented by non-governmental organizations. A Really Foundation is an NGO at the fore championing campaign against mother and child death in Nigerian communities. Kenneth Nanim reports that the NGO is also seeking partnership with the government and other stakeholders on public health enlightenment.
It is an awareness work within the Jabi areas of the FCT, and the message is clear: the need to stop mother and child mortality, and everyone has a role to play.
Mother and child mortality is a serious matter in Nigeria that calls for concern, and this foundation is using this opportunity to create more awareness, telling Nigerians on what they should know and what they should do regarding reducing mother and child mortality in the country.
Immediately you find out you're pregnant, register with the nearest healthcare center for your antenatal. Maintain clean environments. Your water, your sanitation habits should be on point. Your nutrition as well, what you eat. You should know that you're feeding yourself and your baby. You should give yourself very nutritious meals.
Every pregnant woman needs support, they say, from government to groups and from groups to families and individuals.
We're working against our women dying during childbirth. We're working against our children dying of preventable diseases. We're working to say no.
A group of like minds willing to deploy their expertise at no cost to save lives, especially pregnant women and children in the rural communities, but needs to be well mainstreamed for effective service delivery.
Awareness is the key point. That's what we are doing, because what you are not aware of is bigger than you, no matter who you are.
It is also a work to urge relevant authorities to pay more attention to health facilities in the rural communities. Kenneth Nanim, NTA News.
This is the News Desk 3 on NTNS 24. More reports when we return after this break.
Baffy Furniture's legendary final sale of the year is here. This festive season, enjoy extra savings on luxury and comfortable sofa sets, modern and functional dining sets, sophisticated and smart bed sets, and our royal collections. Classy, premium, and truly exclusive. Shop 10 million naira and receive a complimentary Daisy tea set. Spend 15 million and take home a 65-inch smart TV. Go higher at 20 million and experience unmatched comfort with our exclusive massage chair. Visit our showrooms in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Enugu, or shop online. It's big, it's bold, it's unforgettable. It's Baffy Furniture.
And the National Productivity Order of Merit Award goes to...
The only tomato paste manufacturer to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the Federal Government of Nigeria, endorsed by the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is an evidence of 100% natural goodness, great quality, and great taste. So eat healthy to live longer. Use Arisco tomato paste and products. 100% natural tomato. Now one day, better food now. Buy now and enjoy up to 20% discount.
Feel the power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
This is NTA News 24.
Thanks for joining us again. Nigeria's drive to strengthen international partnerships received significant momentum as the Minister of Regional Development, Abubakar Momo, formally hosted Dr. Betty Ho-Long, the immediate past governor of Delaware, USA, in Abuja. Dr. Ho-Long arrived with a delegation of American investors and Nigerian business leaders. The former governor identified key areas of collaboration, including economic development, food security, health systems, and humanitarian partnerships. She commended Nigeria's openness and underscored the country's vast potential for meaningful global cooperation. In his response, the minister reiterated that Nigeria remains safe, friendly, and fully open for business, tourism, and development partnerships. He called on Dr. Ho Long to convey her first-hand impressions to U.S. policymakers and investors, emphasizing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's commitment to regional economic expansion and grassroots development through the 7 regional development commissions. The minister further announced progress on the introduction of modern ferry services across the Niger Delta, a strategic initiative expected to enhance transportation, commerce, and coastal connectivity. Down syndrome is not a disease and cannot be cured. For these clinical facts, the Down Syndrome Foundation Nigeria took its sensitization train to Wuse Market to enlighten Nigerians on the condition in order to build an inclusive and friendly society for Down syndrome individuals. Elizabeth Amori reports that amid the sensitization was entertainment. Down syndrome, a medical condition associated with developmental delays and mild to moderate intellectual ability. Most persons affected with this condition find it difficult to integrate and live normal life. Angela has a daughter with Down syndrome. Her daughter's state changed her life totally.
Even my sister-in-law, she said that the girl is a snake that should go and throw her away. So that is how the father left me. I'm just managing with the girl through Bibi Kere, through my church.
This market sensitization is one of the means to reach parents and government for effective support.
So many of them have died due to lack of health care provision by the government or by the society. But now we have trained most of them to become self-advocates, to begin to ask for their rights by themselves, for inclusive health care for them and for other people with disabilities. From agencies, public-spirited individuals, yes, we've been having some sort of support, but the support is still not enough. Down syndrome places huge financial burden on parents, and a Down Syndrome Foundation has been championing their advancement in healthcare, education, empowerment, and livelihood. In Abuja, Elizabeth Omori, NTA News. And deaf women are partnering with legal experts to tackle online abuse, showcasing their unyielding resolve to safeguard their digital presence. This unprecedented collaboration underscores their determination to assert their online rights and protect themselves from cyber harm. Our correspondent on disability matters, Gafan Salji Uwai, reports that through these workshops and training sessions, these deaf women are gaining the knowledge and skills to navigate the online world safely and also be mindful of what they share online and how to avoid falling prey to online predators.
Tell them about the Cyber Crimes Act, the amended Cyber Crimes Act, for them to know the position of the law as it comes to their digital rights and also about digital violence.
So how do we make sure that what we do here does not cause so much trauma here that it doesn't make us to think it's better I kill myself than to live with what is out there? It starts with some tips like passwording your phone.
So I should be very careful on how I do things. If I know that this image is an image I do not want exposed, I do not want people to see, or I do just want few people to see it, it's just better I do not even post at all. I had suicidal cases from such victims because of their image has been destroyed and has been, their nakedness has been posted on social media, and how to report, whom to report to. All of these are the questions that most of these deaf women and girls ask and they don't have answers to, and also for them to know that they have rights and access to justice.
This is the News Desk at 3 on Internet 24. Here now is a recap of our top stories. Federal government moves to harness gas flaring, hands over 28 flare site permits in an effort to harness economic and environmental gains. At national awards, governors backed by World Bank and UNICEF set agenda to strengthen primary health care nationwide. Public health experts join government awareness campaign against tackling maternal and child mortality in Nigeria.
This is NTA News 24.
The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, has congratulated Zuma 88.5 FM Suleja on its 20th anniversary and the 9th edition of the Zuma Agricultural Harvest Festival. The federal spokesman says the milestone is not only a celebration of the station's remarkable journey, but also a testament to the power of vision, consistency, and community service. He added that as the first private station in Niger State, Zuma FM has played a historic role in deepening access to information, amplifying rural voices, and advancing agricultural communication in ways that continue to shape livelihoods across the North. The minister commends the management, staff, and partners who have sustained this legacy for 2 decades, whose work aligns strongly with national efforts to build a more informed, united, and progressive Nigeria. And that concludes the News Desk 3 on Internet 24. Many thanks for your company. I am Mina Daniels.